Wait, let me think for a minute. Brain tenant, lane switching, fly free, can't limit, no speed, won't change, more clinics. Same digits, cop coops, flame critics, and they mad at the change. So when they get head crickets, all shit is authentic. Pause in it one time so they know what stars in it. Click, click, smart business, pick a milli, start bidding. We are back. Fly Free Speaks. I believe this is episode 7, 8, 7. I think it's 7. I think it's 7. I think it's 7. What the fuck is going on out there, man? It's your man Fly Free CT. We back with another one. I don't really want to do no fancy intros or like it's just some serious shit. I think it's time to be talked about. Yeah. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I don't want to be, I don't want to show my age and or none of that shit. But man, somebody gotta do something. Somebody gotta say something. It's high time. Like, come on, man. Like, I think we just gotta do better. You know, when I was in high school, they had, songs was, you know, like shit was always it's always been a certain edge to hip hop songs and shit. Like this is all the shit that we come up on. Like me, I'm a fucking rapper myself, so I'm really probably not the best nigga to be speaking on things of the culture in the regard that I'm gonna speak on them in, but somebody gotta say something. I'm also a parent too, man. Like we certain shit has just gone a little bit too far for me, man. Like in this world of trying to raise kids, specifically a daughter. I got two sons and I got a daughter, but y'all are making it increasingly hard to raise little girls out here, man, and to grown women. Like y'all really like the envelope has been pushed so fucking far that it's really no coming back from this shit, man. Like it's over. In other words, it's over. You know how the old folks be like, we living in our last days. A lot of this shit that I'm seeing in the culture of hip hop and whatever you want to call this culture is really trending towards the last days, bro. Like it's like when I was in school and shit, like my neck, my back, like that shit, like that was considered like the oh shit, like you heard what that bitch said, lick her crack, what? Like like that was like damn, like bitches getting a crack lick. Now is like niggas eating booty holes like groceries and my booty hole brown and my pussy pink and like y'all done went like yo and y'all make like I said y'all just making this shit so fucking difficult to raise children, man. Like y'all don't think about that. And I know the first thing they'll say, you can't let entertainers and all these people raise your kids, but it's not even about that, man. Like we all under our understanding of we have to be the ones who set the examples for our kids. We got to teach them right from wrong. We got to just tighten up all the way across the board if we're trying to raise good, upstanding adults in this world. Like we're understanding of that. We get that. But we can't be around our kids 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. We just can't. Like I would love to. I would love to have that kind of influence and be around that much, but it's not possible. So they're gonna eventually, whether it's at school or somebody, one of their little friends told them about it or whatever the fuck the case may be, they're gonna find all this shit that's going on in the world. I don't give a fuck how much you try to shield your kids from it. It's gonna happen. So we're not the type of parents over here to be like completely sheltering our kids because a lot of the times that makes the kids worse. They're worse off when they actually get out there in the world and see how crazy shit is, and they want to experiment with certain things, and so we're not them type of parents. But there has to be boundaries, man. They're still kids. You know what I mean? Like, like my daughter is gonna see bitches talking about they booty hole brown and they want dick in their esophagus, and it's like, yo, like, y'all like you start to feel like this is a like y'all were put here to do this shit. Like y'all here to destroy a fucking nation of children. That's what it feels like to me. Honestly, I'm gonna be for real. And I'm not the conspiracy theorist type and you know, motherfuckers is agents and all that weirdo talk niggas be like, but it comes a point where it's like, yo, some of that shit might have a little bit of merit, man. Like y'all doing way too much. This can't just be for entertainment and for the check. Like is there's you definitely feel like there's an agenda attached to this shit. Attached to this shit. Like just like other agendas we all know about. You know, we'll get to that on another episode and they probably cancel me, but I don't give a fuck. We gonna speak about everything. This is Fly Free Speaks. My name wouldn't be Fly Free if I ain't touch on all the shit. Pause. Shout out to Killer and Mace. Uh yeah, man. Like y'all gotta be more responsible, man. I mean, damn, like you can still do your thing. I'm a rapper. I don't want nobody to try to curve my creativity or hinder it or stop it or whatever you want to say. But there has to be some kind of like cool, man. You niggas don't have no cool. The bitches don't have no cool. It's just and they like to like just disguise it as ratchetness. Like we need a different word for for bullshit, man. Like cause y'all ain't doing nothing but poisoning these little kids, man. That shit is sad, bro. I'm glad I grew up in the era I grew up in. Like we grew up with gangster music and all that shit, but the shit had some kind of morals in it. Like the shit still had integrity. The shit still had intent. Like nigga might say some out the way shit, but it's like there's still some type of message that you could take with it, you know, behind it. Now, no substance whatsoever. It was just my booty hole brown. It is what it is. You gonna eat it or not? Like it's just like, yo, I don't understand. Like and it's gotten progressively worse. So you can't even pinpoint the person or the time. It's just gotten progressively worse, man. It's real fucking sad. Like I said, we got to do better. I don't even know if it's a we thing because I ain't doing it. I don't even want to really be included in it. But I got to pick up the pieces when the shit trickles down to my house, whenever that is. You know, my kids are young, so I mean, ain't but so much they gonna take in right now, but it's there. I noticed like we be in the car and shit. My daughter knows some of the lyrics to some of the little singing songs from that be coming on V103 and all that. Yeah, like she's singing along now. So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, if she get to the other stuff, like, then what, bro? Y'all trying to whore my daughter? Like, you trying to make her like, what's good with y'all? Like I don't know, man. Like, this shit really give me a headache when I think about it, bro. I'm not even prepared for this shit. Like, my son is 6, my daughter's 3, my other son is 1. So I could just about imagine what year we in? 23? I could just about imagine about 2030 when these niggas understand shit for real, what kind of music is gonna be on the radio at that point. Like, what's gonna be the shit that kids like in 2030? And you don't think about this shit until you have kids. Like, I could have probably gave a fuck less if I didn't have children about none of this. Just being honest, like it don't really affect me. But now knowing that you're responsible for other people, it hits home. Like you know how they say shit don't hit home till it hit home, and that's the kind of conflict I'm going through in my head right now with all this shit. Like it's just not good. It's not good, man. It's just not a recipe to to raising good people. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. What else we got to talk about? Oh, this Remy and Papoose shit. It just dropped like a day or two ago. And anybody who's familiar with battle rap and has been locked in with the culture for the last 2.5, 3 months, this is not a news story. I thought I missed something yesterday when they said, "Oh, Remy cheated on Papoose with a rapper named Easy the Block Captain." I'm like, this shit is from 3 months ago, bro. Like niggas done had a whole altercation and alleged fight or whatever the fuck happened. Like this is they talking about this shit like it's new. Like I don't. And then it'd be like niggas saying shit to sway the narrative, like Remy's the victim, and excuse me. Yeah, like if you don't if you're not sure of something, and this is what I always say, like if you don't know, if you haven't done your due diligence on something, why are you speaking on it? You're just making yourself look like a fool, especially when the facts come out and prove you wrong. I'm hearing Remy would never do that, and y'all don't know these people at the end of the day. Y'all don't know what the fuck they capable of and what they gonna do and what they not gonna do. Who raised you niggas, man? Like y'all get so in tune with these motherfucking celebrities where y'all think y'all like really know them on a personal basis. Stop it, man. Like just stop, bro. I heard niggas blaming Papoose. I'm like, yo, then you hear niggas like y'all don't even know the situation. Like Pap going out bad. How Pap going out bad? The only thing I ain't like, if it's true, I don't know if it's true or not, but obviously they saying the whole fight shit went down with Pap and Easy. And my thing is, as a nigga, if you hear your woman is fucking another nigga, why are you fighting a nigga? Why are you fighting a nigga? Who does that? Now, if it's a nigga you know and y'all be dapping up and he your man or whatever the case may be, like, all right, then handle your business. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. The nigga gotta get hands put on him. But if it's just a nigga, like he ain't your man, like y'all niggas ain't friends, y'all don't kick it, y'all ain't on that type of time. What the fuck is you like fighting a nigga for over a bitch that's supposed to be yours? So that's the only part I ain't get. I don't know if the whole thing is true about him running up on Easy and the fight or whatever. He knocked him out or whatever happened. I don't know if all that's true, but if that's true and he ran up on a nigga for talking to his bitch, like it's not G shit. Never been G shit, and it's never gonna be G shit. Like, who fights a nigga for they bitch making a decision to fuck the other nigga? Like, I don't know, man. These niggas weird. And ain't that nigga like around I think Pap around my age. We gotta be around the same age. He might be a little older than me, but like, you know better. Who raised niggas, man? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But that's all I want to say about that shit too. I just thought it was corny how the media is kind of taking that shit and running with it after battle rap has already kind of been through it. I think it's just being more publicized because Geechee came out with it in his rounds and he attacked Remy personally on stage. So I think that's probably what sent it over the top and into the media. But everybody who's been tapped in know the fucking situation already. So this is weird. I don't know, but this is episode 7. Fly Free Speaks. It was just some shit I just want to get off my chest, man. For it's midday. I hadn't done a Fly Free Speak since my lyric breakdown. Uh y'all keep it locked in with me. We gonna do this shit every week, like I said. Um, business as usual too. A lot of y'all follow me and listen to my music. Business as usual. I dropped the first one in October of 2021, and business as usual too. I am now in the process of making that, and it will be out October 2024. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's gonna be, if you like business as usual 1, you'll love 2 because I'm going crazier. I'm actually taking more time to create it. So when I get that out to y'all, it'll be that. I promise you. Like, or your money back. I personally pay you. I'll pay you. If it's not what I say it is, I'll pay you. So much confidence I got in my product, man. Like, we don't miss musically, especially. So yeah, like I said, Fly Free Speaks. It's been another episode, man. Like I say, y'all tap in with me, like, share, subscribe. We're gonna keep getting better and better. I say it every week, better and better. Yeah, man. That's it for me today. Y'all holla at me.